Picard on the line with us today for Intros with Kato. He is a quarterback, 5'11", 185 pounds. Plays for the powerhouse CFC50 Seminar Saint Francois out of Quebec City. Hugues, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Tell us a little bit about how you got started in your football career.
At the age of 8, I was doing camps during the spring, just maybe 1 month or 2, but it really took off when I moved to Vancouver when I was 10, and I played a full season during the autumn for the Vancouver Trojans. And it really took off at that time. I didn't play quarterback at the start. I played the O-line and D-line, and I liked it. Yeah, I liked it, but that's when it really took off because I noticed how football in BC was really more serious than in Quebec at that age. Here, it really starts when you get in secondaire, and over there, it started young. And after the season, there were still camps I could do. And compared to here in Quebec, we don't have those. So I really like that part. And that's when it started.
What do you like most about playing quarterback?
It's I just like, the coach giving me the play. I go into the huddle, all the team is silent. I give them the play, and I like the organized part of it. And I like getting in a rhythm, getting all the guys, on the same page. And when we ended off with a touchdown, it's a unique feeling for the offense and me. And each guy likes it.
What's your playing style like? What type of player are you?
I wish I could be a bit more of a dual threat, but my speed's not on that level yet. So I'd say I'm more of a pocket passer. So I'm pretty good at reading the defense and making the right decision, and I don't make turnovers. So that's one of my upsides.
Are you a bit of a more flashy player on the field, or are you quiet? Do you chirp anybody?
During the warm-up, it's all silence. It's no talking. I'm in my zone. But when the kickoff, it kicks away, then I talk a lot. I talk to my team. I'm loud. I talk to the opponent when we score, when we make first downs, when I hit them. And it's a part of the game to get in the head of the opponent and just, it's part of football. It's a contact sport, and it's a men's game. If you're not a man, you're going to get stepped down real quick.
Do you model your play after any pro player?
Yeah, I'd say I'm not on a pro level yet. So, I can't really compare myself, but I'm a pocket passer. So I compare myself to maybe Drew Brees. He's a pocket passer. He makes the right decision, and he doesn't throw the ball at the wrong places at the wrong time. He makes the right decisions, and he makes his team win. Not this year, but usually, yeah.
What type of coaching do you best respond to?
I'd say hard coaches get me the most. They get the most progress out of me, because when I like a coach who yells at me and tells me, when I'm wrong, they tell me, and I like that because I just want to prove them wrong, because they yell at me. I just want to show them the next rep that I'm able to do the right things. Soft coaches, they don't get me out my comfort zone, and hard coaches, they challenge me.
During the season, what is your favorite part about football? You must have some cool school traditions.
Yeah, we do at SSF, but I'll keep them secret because you only live them if you become a part of the Bizarre family. And we cherish those a lot. But
come on, give us one.
There's after game rituals. I won't. I just can't say them because it's an upper level than me. If I say them, someone will know and he'll tell me, and I'll get in trouble. But I don't want to mess with our school principal. And but my favorite part of the year of the football season is when it gets cold and it's playoff season, and the snow gets here, and that's when you see the best player. When you're facing adversity, you just see the great players come out, and the best team will come out on top. And at SSF, they do a great job at, showing us how to face adversity. And, all the guys here are tied up. So that's why we like so much playoff season, because we're just able to break teams apart and go on to the next step.
What were your goals for this season? Recognizing that we're in the pandemic, did those change at all?
Well, we're we're the only province actually that played a bit. I played two scrimmage games. After those two, the Quebec government put more strict rules, and that stopped our season. But our goal obviously was to bring back the Badal at home. But after that, the coaches, and they said, we can't fight against the government, so we'll just get every guy ready for a CEGEP or the next level. And so we're doing online workouts. We're doing lifting, running outside, snow or not. We're doing something. And one of my goals is to, as I told before, get my speed up.
How did the pandemic affect your training? Were you able to be in a facility still, or did you have to work out in your garage, or how did that look for you?
Well, at the start of the pandemic in March, there was snow outside and we couldn't go to our school workout. So it was in my garage, and I didn't have a bench. I just had some weights, but that's when I used to be at 210 at the end of the season, and I lost 30 pounds because I did conditioning and many stuff, and I thought that would get me more in a better physical shape and get me better as a player. So that's the start of the pandemic. And then when the snow, it stopped snowing, there was no more. I went out with most of the times with my dad, because I couldn't play with my teammates for a while, but I threw to my dad, and he's pretty fun because he supports me, and that's the important. And that's what I did. And in May we could start workout with the team, and that's when we started lifting as a team and get back into season shape.
Okay, let's talk about recruiting a little bit. So you're the class of 2022. Is that Sec
23.
Is that Sec 4 for you?
23. I'm Sec 5 because
you're Sec 5. Okay.
I'm I'll Quebec players, when they get to CEGEP and university or prep school, there's one more year, so that's why we're not 22, that we're 23.
What have you considered any CEGEPs that you want to go to, or is there a different path that you're looking to do?
Well, right now CEGEPs, they can't contact us by rule. They'll contact us on the November 16th. That's the start of the recruiting season. And I'll consider CEGEPs. I'll consider opening roster spots. But right now I'm doing all the steps to get into a prep school, as SSF has sent many players into prep schools in the past, and a lot of our guys this year are trying to get over there, and I'm part of that group. And I've taken tests. I'm taking one Saturday to test to get into prep schools, and I've talked to coaches and stuff, and we're just waiting, because to get into a school, the date is the 10th of March, and so it's a lot later than CEGEP. CEGEP, it's pretty quickly, so I'm just waiting for that. But right now I'm doing the steps to get into prep school. Yeah.
Do you have a couple universities up here in Canada, or colleges down in the States that have caught your eye or that you'd like to look at further?
Being from Quebec City, but more precisely from Lévis, it's the other side of the shore. All the kids from that region, they all want to go play for the powerhouse at Laval. And if I was to stay here, that's the dream school for any Quebec City kid. Yeah, that's if I stayed here. But if I was to go to the States right now, I couldn't say a university because, I don't have contacts yet with other coaches. So I'll just wait until, coaches contact me and I have contacts with other schools and universities, because I don't want to throw names out there and some school says, hey, you prefer that school, that's our rival school, we won't give you a scholarship.
I won't make you give away your school secrets either. You're a tough crowd.
Yeah, sorry. It's SSF, it's tradition.
It's okay.
We got to keep it that way.
I'm giving you a hard time. Let's talk a little bit about adversity and things like that. Have you had to overcome any type of obstacles, whether that be through injury or anything else that you can think of that you've had to kind of dig down and work through?
Fortunately for me, I've never been seriously injured. I don't have a concussion yet. Haven't hurt myself throughout the years of playing football. But the biggest adversity was probably last year, because there was a QB battle, and my coach, he decided to go with the other guy at the start of the year, and I battled my way through the year. I played a whole full game. I played in half of games because the other one didn't play as good. But I would come home and be very disappointed by the fact that I couldn't play because I worked so hard, and I kicked my butt off in practice, and I worked hard to play, and that's really the biggest adversity. And most of my teammates, they felt that too, because we're used to having the superstar role, and when you don't get to play, it's very hard. And I really hated that, because I felt like I could get the team to win, and that just didn't happen for me. Yeah.
So how did you support your teammates through that?
When it was game day, I told him, hey, go win it. And I didn't care, because the success of SSF is first before me. That's for sure. And we'll do what it takes to win. And I don't care if I sit the bench, but we had to win, and I just told him, go with it. And when we got eliminated last year, I supported him, and I said, hey, good season, and hope you have a great career in Cégep.
Do you find it difficult to balance sports and your schoolwork or other activities that you do outside of school?
It's just the beginning of it, right? And so it shouldn't be hard right now, and it isn't, because if you make get a good plan in your agenda, you'll be able to organize everything. You might have to wake up 5 a.m. in the morning to do your workout and then go to school, because you might not have the time to work out later in the day. But that's the type of sacrifices you have to make if you're willing to get success in the end. Yeah. So I don't find it hard right now, because people have taught me the way to organize myself.
How do you deal with performance expectations that either you put on yourself or that others put on you?
That's at SSF. It's for sure there's a lot of pressure to win, because we're a winning program, but coaches do a great job of, not putting pressure on us. They don't say, hey, you got to win this one or shame on you. They don't do that type of stuff. It's more the players on themselves. The night before, I might have trouble sleeping because, we got to win that game. But yeah, the coaches at SSF, they do a great job of not putting pressure on us. And it's just the other students sometimes, the hockey players at the school, they say, hey, if you lose, the hockey program is better than you.
So there's a rivalry there.
Yeah, a bit.
The people that you surround yourself with, your network, either your parents and your friends, have you found that they've helped you out quite a bit in just supporting you through your football career?
Yeah, that's for sure. I think that's yes for any succeeding athlete, because you won't make it out alone. And parents, they're there for your ups and your downs. And my best friends, my closest friends, they help me when it's not going so good. They help me succeeding, whether it's at football or it's school or anything. And my parents and my teammates are there for me any day.
Do you find that you have any difficulty with peer pressure? Say friends or people trying to distract you from your goals?
I'll be honest, at SSF, people, you know, we have expectations, so we don't. There's no peer pressure because everyone wants to succeed. So everyone's there at the workout. Everyone's not skipping class because you might get in trouble and not be able to play on Friday. And most of the guys, they put even extra work after, and if you're not at the extra work session, let's say, you'll get tugged by the leader. And people at SSF, we don't skip classes or workouts. There's no peer pressure because of that.
So I'm going to ask you, say a statement and you just say what comes first to you, or I'll say two things and you tell me which one applies to you. Okay?
Okay, sure.
What are you watching on Netflix?
I don't have Netflix. I have Disney Plus, or I have just the old cables. I watch football. Yeah, football. I watch TSN Sports Center and College Game Day and NFL Sunday on Fox.
That's my kind of TV. What's on your music playlist?
On my music playlist, it's a lot of French rap, I'll say, because we listen to those in our team. Yeah, I have a French teammate, and he got us all into French rap, and whether it's from France or it's from Quebec. Yeah.
Do you prefer dogs or cats?
I don't have either, but I'll say a dog for sure.
Pineapple on pizza or not?
No way. No, I'm a meat lovers guy, so there's no pineapple on that. No way.
Summer Olympics or Winter Olympics?
I prefer watching Winter Olympics because that's where Canada wins.
Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Would you ever get
my
one?
Dad, my parents would kill me if I was right now I'm a minor, so they would kill me, that's for sure. But maybe later on when I'm 20 something.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Why
no,
not?
It's not a sandwich because it would be called a sausage sandwich if it was like a ham sandwich, but it's a sausage sandwich. Yeah.
What is your spirit animal?
I'd say a bear. Yeah, I like bears. They're my favorite animals. Yeah.
If you met a genie who offered you 3 wishes, what would your wishes be? And you can't ask for more wishes.
Live a happy life, happy ending. I'll say, not end my life alone. That's for sure. Have friends that are surrounding me when I die, and live any of my dreams. So whether it's football or it's family oriented or it's school oriented. Yeah.
Do you kick the single to tie the game, or do you go for 2 to win the game?
We'll go for 2. I've went for 2 in the past with my team, and sometimes it works, sometimes it didn't work, and but at least the other team respects us and they say you have balls because if you kick the single, you don't look so good.
Those are great answers. I haven't heard a few of those, so that's perfect. Thanks so much for joining us today. You really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you to you.
And good luck with whatever path you take down the future, whether Cégep or down to the States.
Yeah, I wish that works for me. I'll keep the CFC step updated. I tag them on every of my posts. Yeah.
Looking for more exclusive Canadian recruiting content? Become a CFC Insider Gold or Silver member today for access to rankings, analysis, and the latest recruiting news from across the country.